Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Cece, and in today's video I am going to be sharing with you guys my 24th journal. So yeah, I just kind of finished it, and I would like to kind of do a flip through and just talk about this journal with you guys and share like the pros and the cons of this journal and just everything else I find interesting about this journal. If you want to stick around and hear about this lovely journal of mine, please stick around. So this is my second time filming this part of the video, so if there is anything different, that is why. That's just a little context. Now let's move on to me sharing this journal with you. This is the front part of it. This is the side, the back. This is an Exceed journal. I got it at Walmart, and when I got it, I believe it was $10. The stickers on the cover, I think I had them for a while, and I got them from Hobby Lobby, I believe. And I decided to go with a cute little fall theme. This is the side of it. I put 24 on the side, so I know it's my 24th journal from looking on the outside of it. And so eventually, when I do get a bookshelf to put all of my journals on, I can put them in numerical order, and I know this is the 24th one. This the little thing on the side, I have a bunch of Lectrum journals that I have used in the past, and so like I have a bunch of these little leftover archiving stickers. And so I put one like on the side. So, and it says number 24, September 3rd through November 30th, 2024. I also put one on the back that also says the same thing, just to help me keep track of all of my journals. Yeah, here's some pros now let me share with you some pros and some cons of this journal, and I'm going to start out with the pros. I like how it has these little bookmark thingy, 2 of them. I really like that. I also really like this elastic thingy that like keeps it shut. And it also has this pocket thing in the back that I can put like slide stuff into instead of like taping it in. I like the page quality. It's really thick paper, and usually like paper quality doesn't really matter to me, but like the paper in here, I did really like this. I like how on like the bottom of the pages it has numbered pages, and that is something I really like. And I also like how on the like at the beginning of the journal it has a table of contents thingy that I can like write in. I really like that because I get to keep track of my journals, or not my journals, my journal entries, and like everything else that I've done in this journal. That is something I enjoy, and I wish more journals had a table of contents at the beginning. And if you know any journal brands that do that, please let me know, because I would like to start using journals that have the table of contents in it. Now the cons, like I have 2 big cons, and both of those cons are very like me specific, and it's just stuff that like I'm really picky about. This first one, I don't know if it'll show up on camera, but on the cover, you can see with the sun shining on it, there's like dents and stuff. It wasn't like that when I got it, and so I know those dents showed up from like, because I bring my journal with me everywhere I go, so the dents are there probably from like throwing it in like a bag, and like just stuff from like my school backpack or my journaling bag just bumping up on it and like denting it, which it's not that big of a deal. It's just something I'm really picky about, and like I don't like there being noticeable markings on the cover of my journal. But the bright side to looking at it is seeing those dents and knowing that this journal was loved. And in a way, I feel like those dents show that this journal was used. And the other thing about this journal that I don't like, but I'm also gonna kind of twist it in a way where it shows that this journal was loved, was how like thick it's gotten. And yes, I do like a thick journal, but I don't know if it's noticeable, but when I squeeze down like this on the journal, it kind of bumps up and kind of like makes an arch thing. And that, like, I don't really know why it did that, why this specific journal did that, because I, like, when I taped in a whole bunch of stuff in here, like, I taped stuff, like, towards this side of the page, like, up here, like, and, like, closer back here on the page, and up here, like, close to this part of the page, and yet it still, like, did that. And I don't know if any of that made sense, but it made sense to me. But then again, like, that is just something I feel like it's very, like, picky to me. And, like, even then, like I said earlier, I am twisting it to be like, oh, like, it shows that, like, this journal was well used and well loved. And it's not really that big of a deal to me. It's just like one minor thing that annoys me, and I'm like, but I can move on. So yeah, there's the pros and my cons. And now if you want to stick around to see the little flip through of it, this is this part. I'm not gonna show everything because there is really personal stuff in here that I don't want the whole world to see. And like, which is actually why I'm re-recording this part, is because right here, like where the sticky notes are, I have like my name and my phone number and my email and like my personal email. And when I was flipping through, when I recorded this part the first time, I realized that in the video I had like it was showing my name and my phone number and my personal email, and I don't want that out on the internet forever. So, yeah. But besides that, this is the first page of it, or like how I decorated that part. I do this thing, or one recent thing I've started doing with my journal is this little title page thing. And again, I decorated very fall-y. And I wrote a quote on it that says, "Autumn exists to remind us that things must end to begin again." Which I feel like writing that in kind of manifested what happened in this journal and what happened in my personal life, because there has been a lot of change. On this next page, I wrote right here rules that I have for this journal. And on this page, I set up my journals like this. And so I put my journal title, which this one is A Wild Wallflower's Musings. I write the journal number, which this one is 24. I write my age for duration of journal, which is 22. And then I write the dates that I was in this journal. So September 3rd, 2024 through November 30th, 2024. And then some quotes and stuff right here. And yeah, now this page, I did a little Deadpool and Wolverine thing. I really like that. I think that is really cool. I did a little 9/11 spread thingy, just to celebrate, or not celebrate 9/11, that is a weird way to put it, but like to remember 9/11 and like the events of what happened that day. I also, one thing that I did in here was I wrote down a bunch of paranormal things, experiences that have happened to me. And if you want me to make a video about the weird things that have happened to me in the paranormal world, I will happily make a video about the paranormal. At my college I go to, they did a literary conference like a couple months ago, and I went to one of the speakers who was talking about redaction poetry, and I took a bunch of notes on it because I wanted to take notes and remember what happened and what I learned and stuff. Also, at the beginning of this journal, I put pictures of me and my boyfriend when we went to Chicago. That I really like. Sorry that this flip through is all over the place. I've never done a journal flip through, so. I also taped in a bunch of stuff. This, obviously, a bunch of washi tape. This, just random stuff that I wanted to tape in. What else is interesting in here that I want to show? I started-ish writing a poem on this page. I haven't finished it yet, but I also, in my psychology class, took notes. One of them, I took notes. One of them was part of a project that I had to do. And I taped that into here. This, again, just taped more random stuff into my journal. I also go to therapy, and they have little handout thingies. And I got one of these, like one about vaping. I don't personally vape or really smoke that much, but I got it to share with a lot of my friends who I know smoke and vape. What else can I show you guys? I think I will show you guys like a couple more things. This is a note that my mom left me about Oliver. And this side, I made a little list of YouTube or video ideas for myself on YouTube. So I always have video ideas. And the last thing I'm going to show you guys is when Spotify Wrapped came out a couple days ago, I wrote down my Spotify prediction, like my Wrapped predictions, and taped them in here. And then I actually, like when I looked through it, I wrote down everything. And yeah, that is everything. Yeah, I think that is everything about this journal that I want to talk about and share with you guys. Okay, I'm gonna edit this in. I really did not mean to say to celebrate 9/11. That was like a really bad choice of words. I do mean like to remember 9/11 and the people that died on that day, and there's like nothing to celebrate about 9/11. Like, that was just a really bad choice of words on my part. So, I hope you enjoyed hearing me ramble about my 24th journal. And I hope you enjoyed getting to see into my journal, into this journal specifically, and getting to see the different ways that I journal, and getting to hear my pros of this journal and my cons of this journal. And yeah, I hope you liked it. And if you did like it, leave a like. And if you have any other journaling related videos you want to see, comment them in the comment thing down below. And if you want to stick around and see any other journaling content or any other content that I decide to post, please subscribe. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are.